April 27th. It's the same day. It's the same evening. And it's the Avengers movie. Still wanted to make a quick update review on the updates channel, regular channel 1, 27th, as to the current whereabouts of Starship Chimera locations and all that. Uh, yes, again, not my fault. Um, yes, the role playing game plan thing, LARP thing. Uh, it's still on hiatus because we don't have a movie to go with it. The movie is still on hiatus because we have not shot any new footage from it yet. It is now April. It is now a full 3 weeks after the 1 year mark that we shot some footage of it. Yeah, I went to Comic-Con Silicon Valley, and it really didn't bring up the movie there. In fact, the Star Trek people weren't even there. It was minefield. I did not see. Yeah, the Robotech thing was also released. I did do a movie. I did do that Robotech 46-minute two-parter. That was originally going to be 22 minutes, but it ended up being extended to full two-parter to add include the scenes that made it trans tech instead of just Robotech. Scenes with mainly the Rick Hunter talking to Megatron and Optimus and the Dragon guy, and talking to Edward some more, and the Invid Lord and Guy, and yeah, who was kind of like Thanos. He's kind of just as crazy as Thanos. They could get together, blow up stuff. But I don't think the Invid bad guy, Hadon, is that as powerful as Thanos is. Yeah. So, yeah, the Chimera movie. Mark Hart just wants to get a weekend, but hasn't gotten one yet, so that we can shoot a big chunk of the picture. Probably the what's left of the planet stuff. Get them off the planet, and then shoot another big chunk, which would be the Starship Voyager set. Do that. Get off that, and the Q continuum immediately after that. Get off that. Out of the Q continuum. Then they flash to the classic Enterprise. Next scene. And then briefly from there to the scene on the planet. In the past. The same planet, but in the past. Where they're able to defeat the bad guy. In the this is Chimera. And then the final, the Kirk God reveal. And the final Deep Space Nine scene. 7 scenes left. 21 minutes of footage, roughly. To be shot. 21 pages anyway. 22 pages maybe. Although we can go ahead with the Voyager stuff because he's barely in that, and maybe some of the Enterprise stuff because he's barely in that too. He's just Spock in that one. Could shoot some of those bridge scenes and just add the other stuff later, post-production. But we could go ahead with that, but we have not. Also, I was working at some of the missing artwork pages and pictures, which you don't really see, that were rescued from the other computer, trying to figure out who they are. Juxtaposed to some missing ones there. The Star Trek characters, drawings, and, joke Disney ducks, and some of the there were Star Trek Disney ducks. That's not a show. That would be a weird crossover. But yeah, also the storybook stuff, the Silly Trek, other thing, the sci-fi parodies in various books and things, such as they are. Yeah, we're now in April. At some point in a couple of months, we will start back on Amazon and have the Amazon stuff. Probably the return of this, maybe the eBay store as well. And we will start launching the Sci-Fi Destiny's books again, relaunch, as well as Starcrackers and the years after leaving Space Stoner Comedy, and all those other books are all going to come out and be ebooks, so you can go out there and read them online and buy them and make money. Not from my YouTube channels, but from selling books online. So the channels are never monetized because we do parodies and stuff like that. So, and I understand that some of the videos, really old videos, were flagged, probably by trolls, claiming to be production companies. A La La Land video was flagged. And we reposted it with absolutely nothing that could be content related. But it was like, yeah, there's nothing. We do our reviews. We don't show any clips, but apparently they were convinced there were clips. Nope, well, there were no clips from the movie at all, none. Yeah. Movie. Actually, you can have clips. It is fair use if you wanted to, because you're doing a review. Commentary. It's fair use under the 1998 DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and the updates of that in 2013. So it is legal to do that. You can actually do a lot of scenes from the movie to review it. If you really want to, it's totally legal. But there are probably trolls that are mischievous out there that just want to decimate the channel because they don't like it for some reason. Also, yeah, I don't have anything new on the Channel Awesome debacle. I understand that Tamara has never seen one of the shows, has released a new episode, but it could be pre-recorded on the Ninja Scrolls 3. And they had Doug Walker and Rob Walker, and their father had a cameo in it. But yeah, but more bare minimum than the usual Channel Awesome. So clearly, these later videos have a lot of production stuff removed because apparently there is some insider stuff going on. And if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that within the next week or so, we will have some sort of new episode of Sibling Rivalry or one of those over there at that channel explaining, okay, here's what happened and here's why we can't say anything. But I do not know, so don't troll me because I do not know. Yeah. I never was part of them. I'm a subscriber on their channel, still am. I did not leave them. Under the auspice that I like to watch the Nostalgia Critic and Tamara's Never Seen and well, Top the Fourth Wall used to be. I watched them too. Movie nights, that used to be Obscura Lupa. That used to be and Stone Gremlins, of course. The other ones. Yeah, so that's a website. That's not an actual stoner. They just call themselves that because yeah, it'd be funny. They're spoofing Gremlins 2, in which one of them got high. The logo is a gremlin with a cigarette, but it's not a cigarette. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, you're probably gonna change the title that Stoner Comedy Years After Leaving from 2015 that I wrote because the title is a little weird. Almost something better. Maybe go back to calling it Losers in Space or something. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. And then there's several other story ideas that are a thing that are coming up. So, yeah, I have to work on the covers of the books. Make the covers really awesome. Make them pop. Theatrical looking covers, you know. People want to read them. But yes, that's an update for the channel, I guess. Channel 1. There's not as many videos on channel 1, and like and subscribe to the Kal Kat Show. I don't get any money from monetary submissions to the channel. I create the Kal Kat channels because I want to, and they're created out of pocket. So I don't do Kickstarters and don't do long campaigns, and yeah, and if there is any kind of meal compensation, it's usually Dutch, which means I pay for mine and they pay for theirs. And incidentally, yes, Fanime 2018, Kal Kat, Fanime 2018. If not Saturday and Sunday 2018 in late May, maybe the whole time. Most likely Saturday and Sunday. Definite maybe Saturday and Sunday. Maybe Monday, but Monday's usually dead. I don't know about Friday though, just because Friday is very dead. And it's gaming con this time, and hopefully they're going to use the convention center like they did with the other one and have everybody at the convention center. And then you have to do a mad dash to figure out where everybody is. It's easier than having it spread out all over the city. Yeah, and yeah, and we'll be returning to other sites in the city that we can't really film in, but so yeah, and in 2019 there's a tentative plan to make some sort of 20th anniversary, 20th, it's hard to believe, 20th of the Blair Witch Project party. So the third one was Blair Witch Mousetrap Project Excursion. Mousetrap Project was 1999. Mousetrap Project 2 was 2015, something like that. 14, something like that. And then the sequel was 2016, and now 2019 for the next one. There's gonna be another Transtech Robotech thing, because they are sort of trapped where they are in that universe. Go find them. I'm not sure what it's going to be about. And all of those other Transformers things that Mark's Cards is interested in, and not sure how that's going to work to translate those into episodes. To see, yeah, because the Transtech thing that I just did last month was scripted. There was a script, so it was actually scripted. Yeah, so I don't know how many older stories we can actually use, unfortunately. It's not going to be like an epic series. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's it pretty much. But yeah, Chimera. Well, hopefully Chimera comes out. Each time we kick ahead of hiatus, it looks like, yeah, at this point it's April already. So that kicks it ahead 3 months, because that's how long it takes us to put things together. May, June. Hopefully Principal Photography wraps in June. And that would mean that late summer, early fall release of Chimera. In time for Deep Space Nine's... almost in time for Deep Space Nine's 26th anniversary? And TNG's 31st anniversary? Yeah, it doesn't land on an anniversary. We wanted it to, but it didn't get finished. Hopefully some version of that is out by December. You know, even if it's the first 40 minutes of the movie done as some sort of a special. We got to do something. But say, no, we have a Next Generation thing that we finished. It's set in 2388, and it's not Renegades. Yeah, we're set at the same time period as Renegades, but we're not Renegades at all. Ours happened to know about theirs, and theirs knew about us, and because they were so long in the making, that it just ended up that year because it just took forever. Yeah, this thing should have been out in 2011, but that's what then the year would have been. So yeah, we know that in TNG time period, now is late in 2394, but in the movie it's 2388. So we're already in the future, 6 years on. The end of the other missions. So when the role playing game comes out, it's going to have to be in the future. They're going to have to say, oh, look, all this other stuff already happened, and these characters have gone on with their lives and done different things, and they're not really there anymore. Also, we have not gone over to Star Trek Online yet, even though the rumors has it we did. We didn't do it yet. We just haven't done it yet. The timelines thing and that other thing. We had nothing to do with Victory's Life, the newest thing. Let's see, what did we have something to do with? Understand that Morton Roadkill was claiming he was going to be an Aquaman? No. Well, we'll see what that is about. I think there's just a guy that looks a little like him, and he's in it. But yeah. DC, yeah. See what I'm not in anything famous, so if I was, the channel would have a lot more ratings. But yeah, FanimeCon. Somebody was commenting in a coffee shop about the costumed people obsessing. The counselor lady was in there. She said, well, as long as they don't obsess all the time about wearing costumes, it's alright. Yeah, and you figure that the stereotype is the costumed geeky character that is literally sleeping in their Batman costume. Yeah, then they're like, or the judge lady that shows up as a Star Trek person, or the obsessed, like anime fan that dresses up like an anime chick to just go out of the town or something when there's no convention going on. Yeah, well, they're a little bit crazy about it, and that's not all of them. That's a very minority of them. Most of them are like everybody else, and they're like, I like to do, they like to dress up and go to anime conventions. Oh, and incidentally, the Ponyo, Adam Savage was actually there again at the convention in that room with in the middle of it. There, he dressed up. He put on the alien costume, the fuzzy Japanese character alien costume, and he was actually there on the final day. So I actually did see him and wave to him. But of Comic-Con was actually him. He's in the suit. Well, don't break character. But yes, but I didn't get to say hi. I just waved to him. Anyway, so the first time I saw him as a Gar, he was a Jedi. He was a Knights of Ren. But yeah, so anyway, the Knights of Ren. Subversive Star Wars Episode 8. Wasn't really that subversive if they thought about it. Episode 8 is probably going to go down in history as being one of the best new Star Wars movies. The people that are complaining about it now are a minority, but they're sort of a vocal, loud one. I think it will go down in history as the Empire Strikes Back of the new trilogy. It'll be the best of the three. But the other one, actually over time, they'll go like, yeah, that's the best one. It's the most hopefully the next one will be good, but it would be cool if the next one was actually better, though. I don't know how they're going to pull that off. Carrie Fisher died. How are they going to do that? They can't CG or it'll look terrible. I don't know what they're going to do. Kal Kat, my script doctor, the movie right now. Lucasfilm. I'll call him up right now. Lucasfilm, these, yeah, no.